Alright, yet again, I kind of just like, okay, I feel like my mic is a little too close to my headphones, or like my mouth. I'm here to do wordle. Gotta go with my classic horse. You know, it is good to knock out the O and E. Those are very crucial vowels in the English language, I feel. Uh, Actually, no, hold on, let me do a quick search. Okay, so it's A, okay, so it's E, and then A, and then O. So I'm knocking out the most crucial vowel, and I'm knocking out the third most crucial. And I'm also knocking out H and S, which, while it doesn't have a lot of use, sometimes it helps you, maybe like with which, like this which, uh, maybe just like some H here, like something like that. But obviously I don't really have that. Same with S, you could have a bunch of words that are 4 letters but end with S, like pills, or can't really think of anything, pitas, so it's kind of nice. The R is a little less common, might be able to narrow it down a lot more. I feel like the best guess is probably horse. Just kind of like, it helps it narrow it down. Uh, okay, so it could be like daint to help. It could be like, nah, it can't be like plier. I'm just trying to like maybe build knocks out I and U, or like helps us find out if it is using A. Maybe it's something like how it was before with MYRH, where it's just like it barely has a vowel. Uh, yeah, this is a little tough because like I feel like horse might be the best guess that we have. It's just a little difficult because my primary strategy is kind of just like I get all greens, if that makes sense. So, also I feel like my mic is still a little too loud. Sorry if it is, but I'm still like trying to figure it out. Uh, I could do like plank, knock out the second most common vowel. Like plank and build would probably be very good words, but it's just a little difficult because E is usually like the most crucial letter. So I feel like to narrow that down and another vowel, I'm gonna go with horse. Okay, I understand. It feels like maybe, yeah, like I said, build, maybe like crane, even though I know there isn't an E, plank. Like just some of those words help a lot. I do feel like horse is the best first guess, but you could maybe deviate a little bit from my strategy to go with like crane or plank or build and then follow it up with a different one. Just knock out like all the vowels, make sure. Actually, besides Y, but Y is like a half vowel. Okay. Well, after explaining that, I feel a little more confident in my guess. I feel like it could probably. I'm just gonna say it's probably not gonna be like plank to help. It just doesn't really feel like a word that might have an A in it. It could have a P, but that's a little iffy. I feel like horse is probably the best. I mean, I think Wordle's just lying to me again, because like This just doesn't really make that much sense. Usually it's like always horse. Like, you know how it's like, oh, you have a green blah blah blah. Usually it's like you get an you get a yellow letter up here and here and here, and then you get like a green. That's like, oh my god, I just unlocked something. And you get a green here. And that's like, oh my god. Then you get all green, and then you won. So maybe, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're pranking me. So if I do horse right now, I won't get pranked. Alright, see, fruit, that would have been easily solvable if you did build. And like, because we had the R, it was pretty close. It was pretty close. Could have probably done like tacky to help narrow it down further, get the T, and then fruit would have been pretty easy to get. But yeah, that's about it.